this here would be the triangular maze. There's a lot of argument and controversy that goes back and forth with maze builders about the fact that triangles are better than what I have done, which is right angles. Well, I'm going to cover triangles right now and the advantages and disadvantages to them. So with triangles, you see here we've got the type of maze where somebody would be a little more confused as they go through. The advantage, and the only major advantage to triangles, is that you can pre-build these as individual structures and then take them and move them anywhere you want. So if you want to move a triangle down here, you just get 2 or 3 guys, pick it up, and move it. If you're building your triangles about 6 to 7 feet high, they are extremely confusing to the person who goes through, which also is a very cool effect. So with triangles, you can randomly place them around your yard and then decide afterwards where you're going to connect them. So in the case here where you've put some triangles together, you can then just get an old desk and block it off like that. Or get an old table and block it off like that. Bring in some older furniture and build a wall that forces people around your triangles. So triangles have the advantage. Now, to build triangles properly, you need to make sure that you're building them out of wood, or if you're a welder, weld them together out of whatever scrap metal you can find. Naturally, the scrap metal is a very expensive way to go. The problem is, so is wood. So to build these triangular shapes with wooden framework, it's a little bit of carpentry. There's actually quite a bit involved because you're making 33-degree angle cuts, or sometimes you're making 45-degree angle cuts, and then you're screwing that together. So to screw triangle framework together, you're looking at double, maybe even triple the number of screws to do so. And even then, there's no guarantee it's going to hold properly. So there's a lot of cross-bridging that needs to be done for the triangle design. But if you've got the patience to build them all, as I said, you can move them wherever you want and add triangles whenever you wish. And then go back in later and just hang blankets in between them to force people to walk where you want them to walk around your triangles. When really well built triangles are placed all over the yard, you can just use old blankets in between them to make a wall. So building the extra wall space in between your triangle structures is easier. And people have a little more confusion as they go through. It's entirely up to you if you want to use this. In my personal opinion, it's a lot more work to put it together. In fact, I would say, if I had to put a number on it, it's about 3 times the amount of work to get these triangles constructed properly. But once you've done them, you can change your maze. And if you really wanted to, you could run your maze a couple of nights and change the layout of your haunted house from night to night to night, because you're just picking up an entire structure and moving it and then changing where the blankets are in between them. So pros, cons. Triangles are easy to move and easy to put curtains and carpet in between. They also allow you to move the haunted house around even in the same night if you wanted to, but they are more expensive to build and they take a lot more work to construct them properly. I hope this helps. Thank you very much for visiting JackalHalloween.com.